All right, folks, I'm to how to fill out the Form 1120X so that you can amend your previous year's returns and you can file up to 3 years previously to get back any income that the IRS has withheld from you. So, again, I'm going to go kind of quickly because this is really simple, especially now that you understand how it actually works and how you're not a corporation according to the tax law, and you understand that what you're doing, the tax laws therefore don't apply since you're not working with the government or and you don't receive payments from the government, that your income is untaxable. Okay, so let's move through this quickly. You would put the year for tax year ending, whatever the year appropriate. In this case, it would be 2022, 2021, whatever you are amending. And then you put your name, the address, kind of city and town, the phone number, employee identification number, again, because this is how they can identify you in their system. Enter name and address used on original return. If it's the same as the above, just write the same. Where your original return was filed, you can write that information in there. If it was sent in, what address it was sent to. Then scrolling down some now, second here. Part one, income and deductions. Again, let me explain these columns. It's very simple. Again, column A is going to be how it was reported previously, or in other words, how it was, how the original filing was, original reporting. And then column C is the corrected amount, which the corrected amount of all of this, for the most part, is going to be zeros, except for where you're going to mention where the taxes were paid out and that you had paid already so you can get that money back. So, and then column B is the difference between A and C, right? Which is normally, of course, all of it. So, part one, number one, total income, current amount is correct amount is zero. So, whatever the previous amount was minus that much equals zero. Total deductions, whatever it was before minus that amount equals zero. Taxable income, whatever it was from them, minus whatever it was, and then zero. And then total tax again is whatever it was minus whatever it was equals zero. Going down, payments and credits. Now, here's where you want to it's not this is payments and credits is if you've paid taxes, these are actually zero as well. So even if you've paid these previously, you can include these numbers into your total so that those taxes can be returned to you. But if you look at it, it says credit zero. You cannot get credit return for credits for money you didn't pay, right? Estimated tax payments zeros, refund applied zeros, subtract line zeros, E zeros, F zeros, G zeros, right? So then number six is going to be the tax deposited or paid with or after filing the original return, zero. And then number seven, add lines, zero overpayment, if any, as shown on original or as later adjusted. Number eight, that's going to be where you're going to put the totality again of the withholdings and taxes that you withheld for the year that you're amending. And then number nine, subtract line 8 from 7, which is obviously going to give you the a negative amount, which is going to be the amount that you overpaid. So you leave 10 blank. Number 11, you subtract line 4, column C from line 9, which is going to give you the same amount because line 4, column C equals 0 because there's no taxes that you actually had to pay. So you will get 100% of the amount you paid in taxes returned. You would leave this credited to blank and estimated tax blank because you do not want to use any of this as um, to pay for any other taxes because obviously, again, the point of this is you don't have taxes, okay? So then you would simply sign, date, and your title. And if you want to have us do it, we would put our information there. And then we would continue on scrolling. And then this is the most important part, part two, explanation of changes to items in part one. So it says here, it seems a lot of people get worried because they think it's complicated, but it's really not. When you know the right words to say and you speak to them in their language, then it's a very simple process and they don't very rarely do they ever try to argument back. And again, if they argument back, they don't have a legal founding because we are actually applying and filing these forms, report these reportings correctly according to the tax law. So very important. Learn this and put this on on the form. We are not a corporation according to USC 11 SS 1019. Therefore, line 12 is to be returned as per USC 26 SS 3503. And then that's it. And you've just put this along with the Form 8888 so that you can let them know which account you want them to deposit the return to. And then in addition to that, you have your W2Cs so that you have informed your employees, letting them know that you are no longer taking taxes out from them, and so they can go and request or recover the taxes that were taken out from their portion of the pay, so they can get their income back, while you get your portion, the business's portion of that contribution back, those taxes that were paid back from the IRS. And so we'll see you on the next video.